Namaste, Paula here. This is a 1 hour Yin Yoga upper body and spine release. So just taking some time now to allow yourself to arrive on the mat for your practice this afternoon. Beginning by taking a deep inhale through the nose and very slowly exhale out the mouth. Softening the face, relaxing the shoulders, and again inhale deeply through the nose. Side out the mouth, starting to relax the body, starting to let go of whatever's come before this moment, and trying not to think ahead to what might come up after. Right now, all I'm inviting you to do is to become really present with your breath and with your body, cultivating a steady rhythm of breath in and out through the nose. Settling your awareness on the movement of the body as you breathe. Perhaps the belly inflating and deflating as you breathe. The chest rising and falling. The side ribs expanding and contracting. Transitioning from the external world, which is very yang in nature, and moving out of a space of doing, of planning, of organizing, of getting things done, of stress, and into a space which is much more relaxing, where we're going to indulge in being with our breath and our body, giving permission to slow right down now as you continue to slow the breath. The body slowing down the mind also. Yin Yoga is a very calming, cooling, relaxing practice. So just stay here a little bit longer, watching your breath as it flows in and out through your body. Allowing your thoughts to also move in and out. The external world starting to dissolve in the background as you shift your gaze inwards. Breath and body. Noticing now steady body, steady breath, and steady mind. You might like to just check in now. Notice how you're feeling physically, any areas of tension, any discomfort. What are you working with today? Also get a little snapshot of how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, energetically. Use this awareness to inform your practice, to ensure that you give yourself exactly what you need. This is your practice. I'm simply here to guide you. So listen to your body. Stay really connected and present with your breath. Take it nice and slow. Staying now a little bit longer. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Connected to the earth through your sits bones. Spine tall and open. Connected to the sky, the heavens above, through the crown of the head. The face is soft, the shoulders relaxed. So we will be focusing predominantly on the upper body, the spine, to release some of the deeper tension as we hold over time. And now from here, slowly coming out, and we're going to begin on our back in a supported bridge posture. So take your block. You can either have it on the flat edge, which is suitable for most people, or perhaps if you want a deeper opening in the back of the body, you can place the block on the medium edge, right at the back of the hips, under the sacrum. And then you've got the option of either keeping the knees bent, feet on the floor, or perhaps extending the legs long. You can keep the arms by the sides, palms up, palms down. Maybe take the arms overhead for a full body stretch over the block. Once you've found the position that's suitable for your body, gently close down the eyes and start to relax into the posture. Feel supported by the block below. Allow it to take your weight. The front of the body softening into back of body. And breathe into all this openness that you've created in the body with this posture. In yoga philosophy, the spine is the column through which our energy flows, sushumna. And we want this energy to flow freely like water. And to enable this, we want to have a nice, long, elongated spine. Due to our predominantly seated culture, the spine's becomes quite compressed. This is affecting our posture. And bridge pose is a great posture to undo some of that effect. So just continue to breathe here in and out through the nose. Really present with your breath, noticing any sensations that are arising in the body now as you hold over time. Feel the gentle pull of gravity towards the earth as you just allow the body to sink, to become really heavy. Feeling not only the openness in the back of the body, but if you've got your legs and your arms extended, also feeling the stretch through the front of the body. In Yin Yoga, we're using the elements of gravity, of time, along with the postures and the breath to allow the body to just naturally let go. We're finding an edge of resistance or of stretch. And then we're just passively letting go. There's no pushing. There's no breaking through any resistance. So just soften now where you can soften. Relax the face, the corners of the eyes, the jaw, the fingers, the feet. And stay here. Just breathe. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Allow this presence on your breath to take you deeper, physically by accessing the fascia, the deeper tissues, and mentally by accessing a deeper dimension of your mind. Taking a couple more breaths here before very slowly starting to come out. Bring the arms back by the sides, bend the knees, feet on the floor. And then we're going to stay on the block and just hug the right knee in nice and tight. Roll through the ankle a few times, flex and point the foot. Feel the squeezing in the belly that this creates, giving a little massage to the digestive organs. And then release your right leg and change sides. Hug the left knee in nice and tight. Roll through the ankle a few times. Flex and point the foot. And again, tune into the squeezing effect that you're creating in the tummy. Breathe into the tummy. Ensure that you move nice and slow as you transition through your postures. Just take your time. Releasing the left leg now. Bend the knees, feet on the floor. Lift your bottom to remove the block. Just move it out to the side. And then roll over onto one side and push yourself up. We're going to come to sit cross-legged. You might like to take a cushion under your bottom to help align the spine nice and tall as we move into a stretch for the upper back and the shoulders. So wrap the right arm under left for eagle arms. And if you can't bring the palms together, that's okay. Another option also is just to rest the hands on the shoulders. Stay really grounded through your sits bones as you fold forward and allow the elbows to rest on a block. Then find a space to rest your head. You might turn your head to one side and just settle in. Allow this posture to release tightness in the shoulders, to stretch the upper back into the lats, the latissimus dorsi muscle, and the intercostal muscles between the ribs. Feel the upper body sinking a little bit further towards the floor with each exhale you take. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose, steady breath. So in Yin Yoga, we're working physically with the body in various ways, releasing tension, stretching the fascia, lubricating the tissues. We're working with the joints as well. With this one, it's the shoulder joint, supporting mobility and density and strength of the joints. But we're also working with the energy in the body. So Yin Yoga philosophy is based in traditional Chinese medicine. So this energy, life force, or prana is typically referred to as qi. And it's believed that this energy flows through channels in the body known as meridians. So with each posture, we're targeting different meridians. We're activating the energy through these channels in the body to support flow of energy. In this posture, we're working with the small intestine and the large intestine line, but also with the triple burner line. And this meridian is believed to be involved in the body's fight or flight response with stress management and a healthy immune system. So continue to stay, continue just to breathe and breathe into any sensations, any resistance you're feeling in the body. Continuing to soften, let go. Perhaps you can come a little bit deeper now. Maybe you can lower the block or not. If at any time in these postures, if the length of time that I'm allowing for each posture becomes too long for you, and the sensations perhaps are a little bit become too intense for you to breathe through, then you are welcome to come out. But come out intentionally. See if you can lean into the sensations first and see if focusing on your breathing changes anything for you. But if it doesn't, it becomes too uncomfortable, then yes, just slowly come out. Just take a couple more breaths now. You're slowly rolling back up, unraveling the arms and reaching the arms behind you, interlace at your sacrum. See if you can lift the fists off the back of the body and open, expand the collarbones, lifting the chin. We're going to come down onto our back and do another shoulder stretch before we come into the other side. So with the body extended on the mat, take the right arm overhead on the floor, bend the elbow and snuggle the hand or the forearm into the back of the head or behind the head, reaching down between your shoulder blades. And then just roll off the body a little bit to one side so you can then snuggle the left arm underneath. And maybe your fingers touch behind your back, or maybe you've just got your elbow out to the side. Depends on your shoulder mobility and any issues you've got with your shoulders. And then with the legs extended, we're just going to allow the body to rest on the arms. So we're using the body weight, we're using gravity to create this stretch into the shoulders, into the shoulder joint. You might notice there's a gentle back bend as well. Allow the feet just to flop out to the side as you relax your face. We're so conditioned to striving, to always trying to get somewhere, to accomplish, to do more, to be more, moving forward. This keeps us so busy all the time, revved up and overscheduled. Yin Yoga provides the opportunity to cut that momentum and busyness for a while, to explore and discover where, what, and how we are right now, and to replenish our inner energy reserves. So continue to focus on your breathing, on the sensations in the body. Allow the thoughts to simply pass in and out without getting hooked into any stories or plans or ruminations, which can be really difficult. It's often when we come into stillness and silence that all the thoughts come rushing in. So just be aware when you are getting distracted. It's okay. See if you can guide your awareness back to your breath and your body. The more present that you can be with your breath, the deeper you will experience your practice. Just take a couple more breaths here. And then we'll slowly come out, remove the bottom arm first, and then the top arm. And just come into a Shavasana position with the arms by the sides, palms face up. And take a moment to allow the effects of what we've just done to wash over you, to notice the echoes. Perhaps get a sense of that subtle energy moving through the body, noticing some pulsation, particularly through the arms and hands. Feeling also perhaps a sense of calmness already washing over you. So now we're going to come out, we're going to return to that seated cross-legged position so we can create eagle arms on the other side. So just take your time to set yourself back up, change the crossing of your legs, and this time we will wrap left arm under right. And this side may feel different, so just adjust to work with any differences in your shoulders. And then settle back in. Eyes are closed. When we close our eyes, it helps us to shut out the external world and instead to shift our gaze inwards. Stay really grounded through your sits bones. And then can you relax your face? Soften the shoulders away from the ears a little bit as you feel that gentle gravitational pull of the upper body towards the earth. One of the purposes of this Yin Yoga practice is the lubrication of the deeper connective tissues and the fascia by using longer holds. We're using this time to create space away from the busyness of life, from responsibilities. So indulge in not needing to be anywhere or to do anything except to be here with your breath and your body. Can you simply let be and let go and use this yin medicine to do what it knows how to do, naturally, passively, without any force, yielding to overcome, allowing softness to overcome hardness. No forcing, just allowing the pose to deepen through time. And as the pose becomes more intense, finding peace with it. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. And perhaps you'd like to go a bit deeper now. You can perhaps drop the block down if that serves you. Otherwise, just stay as you are, in stillness, in silence. Yin Yoga encourages patience. We stop when we feel a stretch is too intense. That's the point of resistance we're looking for. And then we just take time to allow that resistance to release a little bit so we can go further without any effort. Using our slow, regulated breathing to ease us into a meditative state, anchored in the present moment. Slowly unraveling, come on out, and we'll make our way back onto our backs. So setting yourself up again for a shoulder stretch, this time taking the left arm overhead, snuggling it behind the back of the head, reaching down between the shoulder blades if you can. And then take the other arm and snuggle it under the lower back, reaching up towards the shoulder blades. And then just allow your weight to rest on the shoulders as we create this gentle, controlled compression for the shoulder joint, supporting the mobility of the shoulders as well as the density of the bones. And then just breathe. Steady breath in and out through the nose. Taking time. Face is relaxed. Corners of the eyes soften. Mouth and jaw softens, tongue resting on the roof of the mouth behind the top teeth. Complete focus on your breath and on any sensations arising in the body from this posture as we continue to hold over time. There is no rush. There's nowhere else that we need to be right now. Except for noticing the inhale and noticing the exhale. The body breathing as we release and let go. There's very few opportunities in our life to just simply be. So take this time for yourself. Indulge in this healing practice. Notice if you're starting to get distracted with plans or stories or memories or stress. And guide the awareness back. And you might do this over and over again. The more you can stay present, the more you'll get out of your practice. Just continue to stay a little bit longer here in stillness and in silence. Completely resting the whole of the back of the body on the floor. Feeling supported by the earth below. Staying open and receptive to whatever arises. And now very slowly starting to come out of the posture and move the bottom arm first and then the top arm and release into Shavasana. Open the palms up, allow the fingers to relax. Noticing the echoes of what we've just done. Noticing the pulsation of energy, of chi in the body. Perhaps also noticing a deeper sense of calm, of peace. Enjoy this space. Just take a few more breaths here. And now as you're ready, bring some movement into the body, and we're going to take our arms overhead for a full body stretch. Really stretch it out. And we're going to take a lateral stretch coming into Bananasana. So if you lift your arms, your head, your shoulders off the mat and just move them around towards the left and lie them back down. And then walk your legs also around to the left. Create that resistance in the side of the body. And then you might like to cross the right leg over the left ankle. You may even take hold of the right wrist with your left hand and gently extend the arm out of the shoulder before releasing and just allowing the hands to relax. And then breathing all the way up the side of the body, from the feet, moving up the IT band, the hip joint, the sides of the waist, into the ribs, intercostal muscles between the ribs, to the shoulder, the arm, and out the fingers. Breathing into all this space that we're creating in this posture. Also noticing on the other side, on the left side, how there's that squeezing feeling, where we're creating the massage effect on the internal organs. So breathe into both sides of the body. Resistance and compression. As we allow this posture to work the spine in a lateral flexion from the IT band to the tops of the side rib cage, stretching into the oblique stomach muscles as well. Intercostal muscles between the ribs. And then on the other side, massaging the digestive organs, improving our digestion. And just relax. Release stress from the body, from the mind. Allowing softness to overcome hardness. Feeling the gentle gravitational pull of the earth below. The body heavy on the floor. You're also noticing the lightness in the front of the body. And now from here, uncross, come out of this posture and just take another full body stretch before we move into the other side. Set yourself up, find that point of resistance. Perhaps crossing the left ankle over right. Taking hold of the left wrist now and gently extend the arm a little bit longer to increase the stretch. So noticing the physical sensations, breathing into any resistance you're feeling. Notice how there's that expansion in the ribs and the intercostal muscles, creating more elasticity, making it easier to breathe, opening up the rib cage for better breathing. And here we are activating the gallbladder line. And with the arms overhead, we're activating the lung and heart lines. Affecting the spinal and hip joints. Our spine's designed to be able to move in all different directions, and this lateral flexion is an important part. And perhaps it's a movement that you don't do a lot of, except when you come for yoga. We want our spine to be flexible and open. Like bamboo, strong but flexible and fluid. Being able to bend and not break. Because if we look to our health, we really need to start by looking at the health of our spine. So just continue to cultivate that steady rhythm of breath in and out through the nose. Each exhalation relaxing just a little bit more. The breath flowing, energy flowing, and the thoughts also just flowing. We're not getting stuck or caught up with any particular thought or story. It's when we come into this stillness and this silence that the body and mind is able to speak. We start to connect body, mind and spirit. Now, very slowly taking your time to come out and hug the knees into the chest nice and tight. Your focus here as we hold for just a minute is on the resistance you feel as you breathe in and your tummy inflates, pressing against the legs. And then as you exhale, the tummy softens, releasing any tension being held there. This squeezing effect of hugging the knees in and breathing deep into the tummy is creating an acupressure effect on the internal organs, particularly the digestive organs. So it's a great posture to support your digestion. So just stay here for a little bit longer. And then we'll roll over onto one side, push ourselves up to come onto hands and knees. And we're just going to move through some cow cats. So with an inhale, dropping the belly and chest, arching the spine, pausing at the top of the inhale before exhaling like a cat, pushing through the floor, doming upper back. And just stay like that, nice and slow, long inhalation. Breath guiding the movement. Exhale. Inhale, we're dropping belly and chest, crown of the head and hips to the ceiling. And exhale, drawing the navel into the back of the spine. And from here, coming into Anahatasana. So reaching both arms forwards. And sometimes this posture is a little bit deep over time, and you may know this in yourself. You may like to take a bolster under your chest to rest the chest on the bolster. So your hips are just forward of your knees and resting on your forehead. You can also take a cushion under the arms so that your forehead is resting on a cushion to give a little bit more space for the face. Sometimes it feels a bit squishy through the nose. And just allow the chest to sink towards the floor. This pose is called the melting heart, as it gently stretches your chest and benefits your heart and lung meridians. So feel the heart space softening, releasing towards the floor. Breathe deeply into the stretch. Feel the deep opening in the back of the body. It is said that the longest journey we will ever take is from the head to the heart. This journey is about learning to let go of the stories your mind tells you, which often are based in fear, and instead tune into your heart and the energy of love. So as you hold in this posture over time, can you breathe into your heart space, cultivating the energy of trust and of love, opening up. Noticing as sensations start to intensify, perhaps. Can you lean into these sensations, breathe into these sensations? But of course, if we are holding too long for your needs, then slowly come out. So feeling also the opening of the front of the throat, a little bit of compression into the back of the neck. As you really focus on this heart space, can you listen to the voice that doesn't speak? That quiet whisper inside of you. Your intuition. allowing this posture to stretch your shoulders, create this beautiful spinal extension, improving lung function and enhancing circulation, surrendering and softening. Very slowly coming out now and pushing back into a child's pose. And we'll just fold the arms and create a cushion with the arms and rest the forehead on our arms. Or you may like to take a bolster and lie the body on a bolster. Child's pose is the cornerstone rest pose in yoga. So just gathering everything inwards, turning your senses inwards for nourishment. Make it your intention for this posture to tune into the quiet and the peace within. Coming out now very slowly, coming to lie onto your tummy to set up for Sphinx pose. So bringing the elbows under the shoulders, the wrists in front of the elbows, and we'll take palms up. Perhaps you can use a block to support your head to encourage the body to relax even more. Take the legs a little bit wider on the mat, relaxing your glutes. Feeling not only the stimulation of the abdominal muscles at the front of the body through that stretch, but notice how this posture creates more flexibility in the spine, adding controlled, gentle compression to the spinal joint. In this posture, we're stimulating the sacral lumbar arch. Activating the meridians of the urinary bladder, the kidney lines, and the stomach and spleen lines, affecting the lumbar joint, the spinal joint. As you continue to stay here in stillness, I invite you now to imagine you're breathing up and down the spine from the tailbone all the way up to the back of the neck. Inhaling all the way up, nice slow long inhalation. And then exhaling, breath flowing back down again. With each breath, we're sweeping away any stuck, stagnant energy. Opening up the spinal column for energy to flow more freely. Take about 5 more breaths in this way. And for the last minute here, you might like to come up a little bit higher to deepen that compression. Coming up into seal, taking the hands wide on the mat, pushing into the floor. But of course, it may better serve your body to come right down and just rest in crocodile for the last minute, creating a cushion with your arms and resting your head on the arms. Listen to your body and give your body what it needs right now. Just stay for a couple more breaths. Very slowly lowering down your body. Create a little cushion with your arms. Rest your head on your arms and just swing your legs slowly and gently, hips moving from side to side. So we are coming to the end of this practice. So from here, bring your bolster and your cushion and get yourself nice and comfortable to finish off in Shavasana. Lying back just for a few moments, allowing yourself to bask in the peace, the calm, the quiet energy that you have cultivated in your practice. And you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like, just allowing your body to be breathed. There is literally nothing that you need to be doing right now. Thank you for joining this practice. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel and you'll receive notifications of my new offerings. I love feedback and I love comments also. Namaste.